Yes.
And now me got here news to be. Almost how many Papa Agyin Asare the Chia Muho.
Aye.
Now I'm saying no man to Anva.
Aye.
Kabeto Samia betu P.
Sanity.
Baby, I'm to my Marehoni Etefa.
Guys.
Untinzi heavyweight champion.
Woman power.
I come the camera about Thomas Wabe Bubua Boss.
Woman power.
One will say you would have did to me.
Prophesy.
Yeah, Chuma.
Guys.
They say if they like Omo Tomfa.
Oh yes.
Yeah, Gina them work as a 2 million Abusumu.
Sanity.
Ayabu deep no bopo and Twanyama.
Yes. Yes.
I kwaku free.
Yes.
Kaka. And I'm on Tomfa.
Guys.
Yeah, but we are the masters of the game.
Hey.
Baby, I'm on the fan, they are black. Me, I am white.
Woman power.
So you can't bring yourself.
No weapon. Guys.
There was open one challenge.
Sanity.
Come at the by force.
Nobody.
Hey. Mrs. NOGOKPO for one, I must say. Maba.
Guys.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Jesus. Amen.
Woman power. God bless you, the senior reverend.
Yeah, you have a big challenge, sir.
Sanity.
You have a big challenge. They would have did your pejay.
Oh, yes.
I'm a fool.
God bless you.
You put the mama cry.
Sanity.
Twaso.
Guys.
What the tin neighbor takari esi.
What the tin neighbor takali asay.
It is a fukunu a
akoya ye fa. Ne aye fry didn't petia. Ne ho ofeyesiesie no ne de ahye no. Sa na wurade de enkwa. Eni tumi. Aye ya botere, asaya tade, asaya mpaboa. So no weapon.
No weapon.
All evils must shut up. You should shut up.
Guys.
In front of God.
God bless you.
You should shut up.
Honey, where did we sleep? The town close to Aflao. We slept at Agbozume. That was where our hotel was, or the room where. And you have to go through NOGOKPO. And NOGOKPO is the demonic headquarters in the Volta region.
Et le quartier général des démons dans la région Volta.
We only have not said it.
On n'a pas seulement dit cela.
But the second night,
mais la deuxième nuit,
I made Bishop Yawedu talk about witchcraft.
J'ai fait en sorte que un des bishops parle de la sorcellerie.
And we disgraced the witches and wizards.
Et on avait disgracié les sorciers et les sorcières.
When we were driving from Aflao to Agbozume,
quand on conduisait d'Aflao jusqu'à Agbozume,
immediately we got to NOGOKPO.
Dès qu'on arriva à Agbobo,
Bishop Yawedu's 4-wheel drive,
le 4x4 de
the
Bishop,
tie came out from under the car.
Les roues de la voiture ont complètement sauté.
So don't tell me everything is when you are in church
quand vous êtes dans l'église
and you have Christians
et vous avez les chrétiens
and you have people like.
So in light of this whole controversy regarding NOGOKPO, and I mean, you know what the news is about, I just decided to do a little reading and asking around, because I mean, there were so many myths out there and misinformation, and I needed some clarity. And so after reading and asking, I came to the realization that NOGOKPO is not just a shrine. Yes. So NOGOKPO is actually more than a shrine. It's actually a settlement. It's a village, or let's say a town, where people hail from. They equally live there. So just as I can say, oh, maybe I come from Osu, I hail from Osu, I hail from Bremai, I hail from this, I hail from I mean, all those things. Someone can equally say that they also hail from NOGOKPO. And someone will also want to ask, I actually asked, how did the name NOGOKPO come about? So according to history, I stand to be corrected on this, yeah. But NOGOKPO was actually founded by Togbi Saba, and Togbi Saba was actually a native of Agbozume. He migrated from Agbozume after a misunderstanding between, I mean, the people back then. This was sometime in the 1800s, so none of us were born then. Yes, he migrated from Agbozume to the modern day NOGOKPO. And how did the name come about? So when you get there, whoever came to meet him there, he was the only one living there, obviously. And whoever came to meet him there, he asked this question: are you willing to live here peacefully? And in Ewe, it goes like, NOGOKPO. NOGOKPO. Yes. Are you willing to live here peacefully, or are you willing to live here crime-free? I mean, so, you know, things evolved, and that's how we arrived at the name NOGOKPO. So when you hear NOGOKPO, it's just a phrase like, NOGOKPO. Yes. Are you living to live here peacefully? So, you know, yeah, I was equally shocked when I heard the name. So contrary to what you were thinking back there, it's actually a peaceful town. I mean, they don't like trouble like that. So I mean, let's back to business, back to the matter. There's actually a shrine in NOGOKPO. Yes, that is a famous shrine like that. That's what people do. But the name of the shrine itself is in NOGOKPO. I think it's called the Big Shrine or so. And in that shrine, there's an arbitration court. So I think the popularity stems from the fact that, yeah, people tend to misinform others about what goes on in this arbitration court. So I heard stories. I heard things like, oh, when someone owes you money, you can just go there, they will dole out the money to you. Or sorry, when someone steals your money, you can go there and they'll give you, they'll replace the funds, they'll give the money back to you, and then they'll deal with the person separately. Apparently, that wasn't the truth. So that's what goes on there. After asking, I got to learn, or I got to find out that when you come there to report a theft, yes, the priest or priestess, whoever's in charge there, would summon the suspects in this case. I mean, all the parties who are involved. They will summon, do their own investigation. They will ask about it. Oh, so and so says you took money from this. Is it true? If you deny, no, I haven't taken anybody's money. They go like, are you sure? He still denied, and they say, okay, if that's the situation, we can't find out the truth in the situation, then let's leave it to our God. And their God, who happens to be the thunder God. Yes, Yoruba. I think the people of Yoruba also have one. I think that's a Shango. Shango. Yes, and Scandinavians call it Thor. So they leave the matter in the hands of their God, who I think is called Zakaja. I stand to be corrected. The name is Zakaja. Yes, to settle, to spiritually claim that money and settle the matter. See, when they leave matters into our own hands as humans to settle, see how we go about things. And imagine a matter that is being settled spiritually. You know what's going to happen. So I think that's how all these, untruths and myths tend to spread. But hey, NOGOKPO is not in the business of, just being a shrine. It's a town. And the shrine in that town is not in the business of doling out money to whoever comes to report that their money is missing. Not at all. So we all stand to be corrected on that. We live to learn every day, as I say. And so it's not wrong for you to learn or find out some truth in there. So it's just good. And the thing is, back to the arbitration court thing. The reason why people say, oh, they kill a lot of people, it's not really about killing, no. But I learned that when the matter is dedicated to their God to settle, he's going to claim the money spiritually. And how does that happen? There are repercussions for all of our actions. Maybe it's a thunder god, so when you're struck dead by the thunder, you're the one who committed the thing is dead, though. But you have family. Your family have to show up and pay still, in order to, curtail whatever chain of reaction your actions have brought about. If not, the wahala continues. So, for me, I learned a lot. I got to know that NOGOKPO is not just a shrine. It's actually a town. And there's much more to that town than just the shrine in there. And the shrine doesn't, they don't go about killing people anyhow. So I hope you learned something too. We learn every day, as I say. If you enjoyed this video, please do subscribe or follow my page and channel on YouTube. Thank you.